Alright, now we're going to check out the Nova repeater. Let's go to 12 o'clock. Digital pedal, but does not add any noise. Good, smooth, warm tones, or plenty clear digital tones. You've got the studio delay, just your purely digital. Oops, gotta turn it on. Okay. You can turn it all the way up. That's the one thing I noticed about this pedal. Not very loud delay. Crank it up to there. 3 o'clock. All the way up. All the way up, the delay is pretty pronounced. But I noticed I like to keep the modulation on. Check this out. Turn either modulation on, the vibrato side. Okay. It cuts off the volume of the delayed signal. We're kind of in the shorter range. That's another thing. So many features of this pedal. You've got 3 delay ranges so that when you're manually setting it, you can know exactly where you're at from 20 seconds to 400, 20 milliseconds to 400 milliseconds. Kind of a cool feature. You can nail a time based on the range. And this one starts at 300, middle is 415, and all the way is 600. That's pretty cool. Haven't had a delay pedal like that before. So maybe about here is the. Notice even with the tone all the way up, put that mod on, it really kind of cuts the output of the delay, and there's no mix. You just crank that delay up as high as you can go, and that's your wet signal, and there's no way to mix for a parallel loop. So that is kind of a setback for me on this pedal, is you really can't get the output of the wet signal as high as some of these other delay pedals. It just, when you put that modulation on, it does something to the signal and cuts it off. So that'd be something I'd want to see them change about the Nova repeater, is if they're gonna not give you a mix and they're just gonna give you a wet level, then they should beef it up a notch. But anyway, if you don't ever use those U2 style really high output delays and you're more of a subtle guy, you will appreciate the analog and tape modes. I like the tape mode. It really is closer to a tape mode than some of the other ones I've tried out. So kind of cool. You can really crank up the modulation on this. Too much for me. Similar to the Tech 21 pedal. It's better than the Tech 21 pedal, but that's a bit much for me. I'm more maybe in this range. Let's crank up the treble. Still nice and warm. You can really warm this baby up in the tape mode. Cool, huh? what I really like about this pedal, is that tape mode. And if you don't need it cranked as much as I like it, then that's really nice. I could really care less about reverse. You can do that if you like, you know. Not as strong as the reverse on the Nova Delay. It's got ping pong if you do stereo. Here's the analog mode. I'll crank the tone a little, turn that mod off, let you really hear that. Not bad. It's a little dirty, but not like a real analog delay. Roll that tone back. Not bad. The dynamic, you can really just kind of fills in between the notes. If you're into that sort of thing. But, you know, like I said, back to the crystal clear. The chorus is not bad on that mode. You can really get some modulated delays of that. So you've got the spillover feature. Kill the delay in the middle of a song. No problem. You've got kill dry. Again, not a fan. So did you notice that? You turn the delay pedal off, it kills your signal altogether. I wouldn't want that. I've heard that giving people trouble in the middle of a performance. So, but that is if you want to just hear the delayed signal and not your original signal. I guess if you want to do the spacey reverse stuff, you know, that might work. Whatever. Alright, so like I said, the range is great. If you want to hit any of these numbers here listed on the display, you can. There you go. Oh, of course, I forgot about the one of the reasons I bought this pedal. You've got quarter note division, just straight up tap tempo. Let's get rid of the reverse and the modulation. Alright, there we go. Something I can tolerate here. Yeah, standard tap tempo. Alright, now we've got the dotted eighth. Very handy. So there, you know, you've got triplets here, so you want to count out the whole measure or count your quarter notes. 2, 3, 4. Or you can really Get some slap back out of that. Now, if you use this in stereo, the bottom three gives you quarter note plus dotted eighth, quarter note plus triplet, and quarter note plus eighth note. I probably won't ever use those because I don't do stereo. There you go. That is the Nova repeater.